This story is short. Maybe if I wasn't such a big chicken at that time, the story would be longer. When I was 21, I still lived with my parents. I was fresh out of college, working an entry-level job in the mailroom for the California State Department. It was a very boring job, but the pay was decent, and I was the only guy working in my part of the building. That was kind of nice at times, seeing all these different beautiful women from all over the world working in the same place. However, when the women were not getting along, it sucked. Somehow being the only guy I got pulled into the disagreement. Of course, each group wanted me to take their side. I hate arguing over stupid stuff. Anyway, one day after work I went straight home. Normally I would visit my friends and hang out a little bit. Not that day, I was feeling tired, so I went home and showered. I didn't even eat dinner, I just went to sleep. Sometime around 2 in the morning I had to use the restroom. After emptying my bladder I was about to jump back into bed when something got my attention. Standing against the wall was this little goblin or troll-looking creature. He wore a brown robe standing about 1 foot tall, but he had a little weight to himself. His skin was brown as well. It probably weighed about 25 or 30 pounds. His face looked just like E.T. from the movie, but with wrinkles. I actually thought it was one of those E.T. collectible dolls that maybe one of my little sisters got from the toy store and placed it in my room. I was about to go pick it up and toss it back into their room when the damn thing moved. "What the hell?" I said out loud. As I knelt down to take a closer look, this thing smiled at me and waved its right hand as if to say hello. I was stunned and stared at this thing for at least 20 seconds or more. It must run on batteries, I thought to myself. So I leaned in a little bit closer. I could see my reflection in its dark brown eyes. I blew air in its face, and this thing blinked. "Holy crap!" I shouted. I'm not proud of what I did next, but it happened. I jumped into my bed like a little kid and covered my head with my blanket. Yeah, a big 6-foot human turkey hiding from a 1-foot troll or goblin, or whatever it was. I could have kicked that damn thing like a ball. Or I could have waved back. Nope, I didn't do any of that. However, I decided to cover my head with my blanket like it was magic or something. Then that was it. I don't remember anything else. I woke up the next morning in bed. Why did I do that? I said to myself. I felt like a coward. Of course I never saw this creature again. What do you think it was?